Sailing around the Maldives is a whirlwind of emotions, but there's a beauty in how time slows down, letting us savor each moment just a little more. When we decided to be the first couple to sail around the Maldives, we knew it will be an adventure of a lifetime. This week, we're setting our sights on a new journey, heading up north to the stunning local island of Gaafaru. Or well, that is what we thought. One thing sailing has taught us is that plans can change in an instant. From battling our first storm, tearing our genoa sail, to having sharks circling us, we had to make a plan, and quickly. So join us this week as we navigate these unexpected turn of events. Trust us, it's going to be a wild ride.
Hey guys!
What's up guys, we are finally sailing again. It's like a month and a half.
It's been so long. There's been a lot going on in our lives. We've been working. We got sick actually. We just moved into a new place. So we are so excited to share this week's journey with you. As I mentioned, we are actually going to Gaafaru this week. But today we are heading halfway. We just left the harbor like 2 hours ago. We're going inside the atoll very soon. We decided to come on the outside since it's a lot of bommies to consider when we're sailing on the inside of the atoll. But today the wind is super slow.
Yeah, we have like 4 knots of wind.
We've been struggling with the wind today.
Every single weekend that we couldn't go sailing because we were busy with work, it was like 50 knots wind. It was perfect for around here in Maldives.
It always happens to us.
The weekend we decide to go out. It's 4 knots wind, so we're doing a bit of motor sailing at the moment because we need to get there at least before 3 o'clock afternoon because it's really difficult once the sun starts setting down with the glare.
Especially me at the front because I need to have a watch with the bommies when I'm at the front, and when it's quite late it's very difficult.
We have a really cool spot we're going to on our halfway stop. And,
yeah, I'm gonna like link the Google Maps right here. It's so stunning. Like it's really beautiful. It's super blue, so we're gonna show you guys when we get there. But one thing, Maldives is hot. Like we are struggling today. What's happening?
Luckily we don't have strong winds today.
As you can see there.
We're basically going like a downwind, and I came to take a nice video from the front of the boat and I was like, what the hell, where's this supposed to go? It's supposed to be there.
So we lost
the pin. The pin came off.
You have extra pins.
I should have something, so I don't have.
You'll see the wind is super slow today. We were doing motor sailing.
Oh, I've got the pin.
Oh, you got the pin?
Yeah.
So we are sitting on the front of the deck having lunch because it's very cool here and we get some wind. I made a tuna wrap. George is loving it.
Just look at this inside. Tomato, feta,
And
tuna.
some tuna.
It's really good.
So this is like the normal things we eat, which is quite easy to make and it's not a lot of time consuming to be inside. I'm already a bit nauseous, like I haven't even started my lunch because I was in the galley way too long. So I'm just trying to recover from that nausea and then I'll have lunch.
So we just entered the inside of the atoll over here, and this is a beautiful local island called Toulouse-Du. It's very famous for surfing. Yeah, so far it's looking good. The dolphins are right here behind me. Savannah's actually sitting in front at the bow playing with them. Let's see if we can find them. I just saw them coming up over here now. Oh, there they are. Yeah, there's the dolphins. Beautiful. Yeah, I can see them. We finally found the dolphins. We actually saw some dolphins this morning just when we exited Hulhangu Harbour.
Ah, I love them, look.
Yeah, so we probably have another hour left to go, and then we'll be at our first anchor drop for tonight. So this is Kuda Vilingili. It's a beautiful resort. It's got one of the biggest connected pools here in Maldives. It's almost across the whole island. And we're pretty close to the reef over here. The wind's coming from straight behind us. We just have the main out. And the current is going from the inside of the atoll towards the outside. So we're doing like 2.5 knots at the moment.
So something George didn't mention about this island behind us, which is the local island Toulouse, is that this is the only island in the world that makes Coca-Cola from distillated salt water. So there's a Coca-Cola factory which provides all the Coca-Cola to the Maldives, and it's made out of distillated salt water. And you can actually taste the difference in general. So very cool.
So we are about 10-15 minutes away from our anchoring spot, and it's now 3:45 afternoon here in Maldives. We actually wanted to come a little bit earlier because the sun makes a bit of a glare right behind Savannah there. So what our plan is we'll go a little bit more westbound towards the sun, and then we'll head east so that we don't have the glare.
Checking on Savvy
And yeah, then we'll go search for a nice anchor spot. We have an idea where we want to go. There's about 3 big tilas, so we just want to go around them, and should be around 3 to 4 meters deep there, so it's quite shallow. And yeah, then we'll drop anchor there for the night. Let's see.
on my app.
Yeah, Savannah's on Savvy Navi. She's having a look at exactly where we need to go now. So I'll be behind the helm, Savannah will be in the front. She'll drop the anchor and give me instructions. And yeah,
Let's go.
that's the plan. Wow, I'll say that was a good success. When we first came in on the port side, it was very shallow. It was like less than 1.5 meters. I was just keeping it on the edge there to avoid all the tilas that was on the starboard side. But yeah, we are anchored now at 2.4 meters. So we let out around 15 meters of chain. And it's so beautiful here. It's so calm. You can hear the birds. No engine noises, nothing. And just look at this blue water right behind me. It's beautiful. I'm quickly gonna go jump in, take a dive, have a look at the anchor, see if it's proper digged in, and yeah, I just want to see how deep we actually are. How deep's the keel above the sand. I guess probably if I'll stand right next to the keel on the ground, I guess it will be somewhere around here on my shoulders or even lower. So yeah, let's go check it out. Wow, this place is amazing. It's so beautiful.
This is by far my favorite.
We went to the closest tila that's just in front of where we dropped anchor, and it's actually one of the most beautiful small tillas we've seen here in Maldives,
I think
because
this is by
we
far
normally
the
always
best
go
one.
dive close to Male, and close to Male it's really not nice. Over here,
It felt
Damn,
like
it was
a
beautiful.
movie. It was like thousands of fish around me.
yeah,
It
these
was
tiny,
surreal.
tiny bait fish.
So
It
we're
was
gonna
so
go.
nice.
We just went to the one. So tomorrow we're gonna check out the other two.
Yeah, it's so nice here. We actually decided we're gonna stay for another night.
Yeah, we're not gonna leave tomorrow.
Yeah, so we can spend the whole day here tomorrow, explore
super
all the
blue
reefs
here.
around here, and maybe we can go do some fishing at the edge here outside of the reef.
Oh, we didn't mention we don't have a dinghy.
Yeah.
So you guys, if in our previous video, you'll see that we borrowed this dinghy from somebody else, and the engine is not working.
Yeah.
So we've
it's-
got a paddle.
Yeah, we also have a dinghy, but that's also not working. So we borrowed someone else's dinghy. So now that one's also not working.
So it's just
Kind of running out of dinghies here in Maldives, but luckily we have the kayak over here.
so this is George's mode of
And
transportation.
Just look at how blue is this water, by the way. And then Savannah, she's got her own type of transportation.
I just bought a stand-up paddle from a friend of ours. So I've got the stand-up paddle. So that's our mode of transportation tomorrow if we want to go fishing.
Yeah, let's. I think we'll definitely, as you guys know, we are South Africans, so we'll have a barbecue tonight.
We're not allowed to say barbecue, it's a braai.
Yeah, we're having a braai tonight. We have some boerewors, steaks. We have a fresh bread we ordered from.
Yes, so I'm gonna link
From a
like
lady.
all the people watching from Maldives. I ordered this bread from, I'm gonna put the name here. She's the only one who makes sourdough bread, so guys.
So we just got this fish. I think it looks like a type of a snapper, and we caught it with a pole spear. So this will be our lunch for today. While we were actually busy filleting the fish, now like a few seconds ago, we saw a big, average sized shark and a huge GT, giant trevally.
It was the same size as the shark.
Yeah,
it was
just swimming past
massive.
you. I think you might have caught it on the camera.
I got it.
And yeah, imagine I can shoot that with a pole spear. It will just run away, but that was pretty cool. So look at this beautiful pieces of fillet we got from that fish. Super white meat. So it's too hot to cook on the pan over here, so I'm gonna put it on the barbecue. The
Looks
braai.
amazing.
I'll just add some little bit of chili powder, a nice fish spice, and then lemon.
Wow.
Does look nice, eh?
Looks so good.
It's
We're gonna
be
have
some
a,
dead fish.
it's already 4 o'clock, but we call it lunch. So
Yeah, we call it lunch.
we've been so busy today. It's been a
Yeah,
good day.
we started scraping the hull because I don't know if you guys saw in the earlier video. It hasn't been scraped in a long time because we were so busy.
It's been like we've got marks everywhere. It's
Took us
just
probably 3 hours and we're not
done.
fully done yet. We still have a small piece on the keel, so yeah, that's
Probably
That's
we're gonna
some
do it.
hard work.
Yeah, we're gonna do it tomorrow morning before we head to Gaafaru. So for now, lunch.
That's a wrap for day 2, where the calm takes a sudden turn into a storm.
So we are on our way now. When I brought up the anchor, it slipped into the rail. So it was George was busy flying the drone, so he couldn't come and help me at the
She
front.
was calling me to come help, but you guys could see in this drone shots, there's a lot of tilas and bommies and coral reefs and everything we have to dodge. I must say, I've got the forward scanning sonar on at the moment. So this is how it looks like. It's pretty cool. So that really does help a lot, but I think I'll always take the drone as well, because that bird eye view just gives you a little
Security.
bit of better idea of exactly where you are, because when it's a little bit glary like now at the moment, you can't see the reef underneath the water. So yeah, I think that was good.
Let's go.
So yesterday, with about the same amount of current and wind, we did on 1500 RPM before we cleaned the hull. We were doing like 1.82 knots, and at the moment we're doing 3.8 knots. So it's definitely a lot better. I think we'll start cleaning the hull more regularly now. But damn, it's a mission to clean this hull. If you guys have any better ideas or options how to clean this hull, please let us know. We're using the paint scrapers at the moment. I was thinking maybe to get something with a bigger surface, just to swim through and clean everything.
I'm cleaning
on one
his glasses.
shot.
I don't know what he's doing.
Yeah.
It's so dirty.
So we're heading to the edge over there, just past that island. So then we'll be heading outside of the atoll, eastbound, and then we'll just go straight Gaafaru. So we're heading into the wind now. We'll bring out the mainsail. The wind picked up nice. It's 40 knots now, just because of a big rain storm that passed by.
Okay, ready?
Yes, ready, let's go. You can start bringing out the main. There we go, look at that. Go. Okay, it's out.
Out.
We can start to winch it in.
Right, los.
Go, I'll tell you when to stop. Okay, you can release the topping lift.
Okay.
Released. Go, it's out. Okay, so I'll turn us into the wind. Let's go standby.
Checking Savvy Navi to see.
Sorry, I'll just turn us onto our course now. I think we'll start heeling pretty soon. There we go, look at that. So this is Gaafaru over there, so we want to end up somewhere over there. The sail looks nice, look at that. Wow.
Oh, it feels so good to have wind again.
Good job. So engines on idle. We're doing around 4 knots, just with the main out. Main looks pretty good. Look at that. And now it's time to bring out the genoa.
So I'm opening the toilet here, and then George's got some tension here that it
I'll
doesn't
keep
run
a
away.
little bit of tension.
Oh, sorry.
Thanks.
That's for you. And then I'll be on this side, bringing the genoa out.
Okay, sounds good.
Okay, ready?
Let's go.
Here's this.
Got this guy.
Okay. Okay, ready?
Yes, this one is released.
Released.
Oh, good. Let's go. Coming. A little bit more. Okay, I can see where it's stuck. There we go.
Stuck.
Go again.
Ah,
There we go.
Stuck. I can see it's stuck. Let me
There we go. Pull, pull, pull.
I can't.
Yeah, you can bring it in a lot, I guess.
Oh, and the wind is quite
There we go. It's coming in now.
Woo! It's a workout.
Exercise. Let's go. What just happened now? There's a big squall that came through, and on a stage I saw on the wind instrument it was blowing 27 knots. So it was even difficult to bring the boat back straight into the wind because we still had to bring in the genoa, and yeah, I think we broke one of the sheets. So it's filled in nicely, the main is filled in, it wasn't really a problem, but the weather is really bad, so we decided to head to our alternate, which is a nice protected island, Fari Island. It's where the resort Ritz-Carlton is, because there's lots of protection on both sides. There's islands on the west and the east, so we'll go straight in the middle, so we'll be okay there. At the moment it's still a bit bumpy, the wind's doing 30 knots. It calmed down a little bit now. You can see there's the edge of the reef over there, so we're entering the atoll now, so we are safe luckily. But yeah, it was hectic. The boat wheeled a lot as well, so Savannah's camera fell down and I think the lens broke, so she's not really happy about that. Yeah, it's gonna take us maybe another 2 hours to get to Ritz-Carlton. We'll drop anchor, then we'll sort everything out from there. This was a bit unexpected for us. I guess we should have looked at the wind forecast, but we did actually.
Yeah, it just
But
changed.
we checked 2 days ago and it didn't look like there's anything building up, and it built up quite quick.
I don't want to talk about it. My camera lens just broke because we didn't secure it. Everything just happened so quickly. But a good thing is that the body is still okay. So
Yeah.
this is replaceable. The body is much more expensive. So.
We still had the fishing lines out, so I just told Savannah take a knife and just cut both lines, because on the stage it looked like the lines are almost coming straight underneath the boat. I was so scared it's going into the prop. If we lost the engine there to navigate straight in between these atolls, it was a very, very fine area to move into, like maybe 0.3 nautical miles to the left and right to go through. So luckily we made it to straight inside of the atoll now. I'm happy. Now it's just an easy motor down to Ritz-Carlton. We'll drop anchor and maybe have ice cold beer. So our plan is, it looks like it's nice and protected inside here.
So you'll see.
So we'll go in from this side over there, and then we'll maybe anchor somewhere on the edge over there.
Yeah.
We're not sure if we're allowed to go too close to the resort, so
But also we need some protection because it's raining. We need to do some damage control.
right here now. So we'll go in, drop anchor, then we'll do some damage control, see what's happening. I saw from the far end here in the cockpit that our genoa sail ripped.
So we're gonna have to fix that
That's not
before
good.
we continue.
Yeah, it was some heavy winds.
After arriving at the Ritz-Carlton, the storm finally settled down and we were greeted with a calm evening. It's amazing how quickly the weather can change here. One moment it's wild and the next pure serenity.
Guys,
We are finally relaxed.
safe and sound. It's been a very crazy day.
Shit.
I had the tears, but that was something completely different. The camera emotions just came back, but I've got such a beautiful view, so
But I'm proud of her. She was really strong today during that storm and she did well. She focused.
but we've got a beautiful view.
Yeah, we're
wow.
enjoying an ice cold beer now and just look at this beautiful view here with the sunset.
Yeah, this is
So we are anchored just behind a beautiful reef. It's like maybe 5-6 meters just behind us. So we were hoping to throw in that night light of us and attract some nice bait fish tonight, just for outdoor cinema. And yeah, just relax for the rest of the day. We had a big day.
I had a big day.
Both of us are tired
We'll
now.
probably stay here for tomorrow, but let's see
Yeah.
what the next day brings. Tomorrow
Yeah,
brings.
this is
so.
a beautiful lagoon, by the way, and this resort, it's one of the most expensive resorts also here in Maldives. So
It feels so
sometimes
crazy. I see it on Instagram. I'm like, oh, it's so close. It's so beautiful. I'm like, I always see it on these influencers accounts. Everybody comes here, and I'm like, well, I'm close enough. I think this qualifies as being
yeah,
at
this
Ritz-Carlton.
qualifies. We can say we're checking in at Ritz-Carlton Lagoon tonight.
Facebook check. Good morning, guys. So this morning we woke up and we had the biggest urge to have masuni roshi. This is a Maldivian local breakfast and we are going to make it outside on the deck. It's not a very sunshine day, but we're going to make the most of it. So in this recipe we've got onions, chili, lime, and then a fresh coconut, and then 2 cans of tuna. I'm going to share this recipe with you, and then we've got our roshi, and this is something very special. This we actually borrowed from a friend which lives in Male. This is the traditional way to grind a coconut. So let's go. So after George broke the coconut, I decided to drink some of the coconut water. Let's taste.
It's good?
Fresh Maldivian coconut, nothing beats this.
Yeah. Okay, so let's grind the coconut. Okay, coconut's nicely grated now, so time to add all the extras. So now I'm cutting the onions, just a rough cut like this. And then we'll add this into our mixture. And now we'll add the chili. This is the Maldivian
Chili.
local chilies.
It's very, very spicy.
Yeah, it's a very spicy chili. Empty all the juice out of the tuna can and then we'll throw it in.
I'm gonna have a good breakfast.
So look at this, adding the last bit of tuna. Give it a good mix. And there we go. That's masuni.
So the way you eat it, okay, you take your roshi. Very interesting. You take it and you dip the masuni in like this. And then
How does it taste? Good?
so good.
After enjoying our Maldivian breakfast, we were greeted by a seaplane landing at the Ritz-Carlton. Turns out George knew the pilot, so they swung by right next to Nakaiy to say hello. So after we had a very calm morning, we decided to go do some snorkeling in this beautiful lagoon. Remember when I mentioned our shark encounter? Well, after jumping in and snorkeling a little bit, we caught 2 lobsters, and after heading back, it seems that we caught their attention. They were pretty interested in us, but don't worry, we made it back safely.
Okay guys, so we just caught this crazy lobster. Look at this beauty. So I'm going to show you guys how to clean this lobster. So you can see that on the inside there's a lot of meat right here.
Yeah, that's some good meat.
But there's also meat on the inside which we want. So the first thing we do is we break. There's the one piece that we can access this. And then I turn it around and I do it on this side. And then you'll see I break. You'll hear the crack.
There we go.
There we go. You heard the crack there, right? Okay, the side's already done. After breaking these side pieces off, the next step is to break a membrane which is on the inside of the lobster there. So I'm gonna put my finger in. I can actually feel it. So I'm gonna take the knife and just break a piece that I can. There we go.
There we go, yeah, that looks good.
So you'll see it's open now. There, the membrane was right there. Okay. Next
I
step.
can just pull it out.
I'm gonna pull it out very slowly. I'm gonna put the glove on my right hand because I'm right-handed.
We have a nice sunset also there in the background, eh?
Ready?
Not a bad view too.
I'm nervous. I'm scared I break off
No, you won't.
the meat.
No, you won't.
And then I just pull.
Yeah, pull it out.
There we go. It's coming.
Just grab it tight and pull it out. There we go.
Oh!
And look at that nice piece
Extra.
of meat that's normally left over.
So, next step. So now for the next step, I'm gonna cut open. I hope these scissors work because we couldn't find our decent scissors.
Let's see, otherwise you can use the knife.
Otherwise, the knife is there for backup. So I'm gonna cut it open.
These are actually scissors we use for
The
to
side.
cut. Yeah, it's
Okay, this is not working. So let's take this.
take the point of the knife, put it in there, like hit it. Yeah, hit it in. This, and then you just go through.
Ow!
Let's see if I can do it.
Maybe try with the other knife now that the hole is.
Yeah, maybe this knife is better. Yeah, this one's much better.
Oh,
There we go.
okay.
Look at this meat inside. Wow. And then we take out this piece over here, which is like the gut or the vein or whatever you call it.
Voila. Okay, final step is that we're gonna take out the meat from the inside. So I'm gonna put my fingers in from the bottom actually.
Yeah, from the bottom.
I can feel how it's coming off the. Getting all the meat out, so I put my thumb on the inside like this. Let me break off all the meat. I can actually feel how it's stuck on the inside.
So after successfully removing the meat from the shells, we had 2 beautiful pieces of lobster that was now ready for a barbecue. As the winds shift and the waves rise, we've had to make a tough decision. Despite all the highs and the lows of this incredible journey, we're sadly bringing this chapter to a close. Due to unpredictable weather and unforeseen circumstances, we've chosen the safest path, heading back home. It's a bittersweet moment, but sometimes the best adventures are the ones where you know when it's time to turn back. While Gaafaru remains on the horizon, we're holding on to the hope that someday soon we'll finally make it there. Until then, this chapter ends here. But the story isn't over, so please subscribe, follow along our journey, and for some behind the scenes, join our Patreon community. Thanks for watching and see you guys next time.